I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. And my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral disorder. And my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a
Oop, there you go. Hi! Yeah, I can barely hear you. Not by much. Trying to turn you up, but... Or maybe you'll just turn it off and turn it back on again. Like you do. No, I don't think so. Hmm. Hmm. Damn it. Okay. Oh! That's louder. I'm gonna turn that down now. Fair. Yeah, I had that too. Sure.
Um, She has a name.
I don't remember it, unfortunately. That's
Who cares
why
about her name, really?
No. I probably would not know how to pronounce it very well.
Is her name Drought Bitch?
Yeah. To some, maybe.
Nemo.
To some, maybe.
No. Her name
Sanemo.
is Sanemo. Thank you.
Sanemo. Okay. So
Empress
Salume.
Sanemo. Yes, Sanemo Salume. Thank you.
So Noxus, kind of being, out of it for one day, it gets to actually speak to Lady Sanemo.
Like Finding Nemo. See Nemo. Sanemo.
Oh,
See no mail.
Talks to Lady Sanemo. Gets to a point where I'm forgetting everybody's name. Cortanus gets so like, I can't do this. Please, let's just address the men. Please, I can't do this moment.
It's more like, I know that you know, so let's just stop it there, because I'm not going to keep us the shrews very well.
And she agrees, but says hopefully they know their place. We get to the Duragar city. We try to go around.
Technically, it's not their city. It's just their a fighting arena that they have.
Oh boy, we're not even in the city yet. Gosh dang. I just want to be out of this Underdark crap. I'm done with this. I hate the Underdark.
Fuck the Underdark.
Yeah.
Fuck the Underdark.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fine unless tentacles start coming out of that acid.
Yeah, that's the
nope.
Nope.
That's the hashtag.
Nope.
Thanks for the idea, Sao.
Damn it.
Gosh dang it.
Sao.
I just want to go home. Go back to Whitestone.
Anyway.
So we get to this bridge. We turn on the contraption that needs to be turned on. We go across. We see somebody being taken in to a specific area. We follow, and trying to be stealthy, we get caught. And we battle ensued. We completely and utterly get our heads puffed up with confidence because we are killing Durgar left and right.
Gee, it's almost like that was supposed to happen.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
we open a door. And we see this big abomination, mother fricker. And we see this. She never really explained what she was.
She's a half elf. You recognize? She did say she was a half elf, I think. But anyway.
So we see.
You can't see her ears though.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a lot of crazy shit going on at the moment, so it's not like you're like.
We see
the humanoid.
So we see a humanoid woman standing in front of this guy and casts this mossy spell at this guy.
Blight.
And yes, I was trying to make it flavorful. And he looks really hurt. And in the process of making our own attacks on him to try and help this wonderful person out, this lightning snake comes out of this freaking hole, and we're screwed.
And with that, we pick right back up where we left off with this, what Dane, you recognize instantly as a Behir, comes tunneling up out of the ground, kind of whips its head around, kind of surveying things. It kind of opens its toothy maw, and you see these arcs of electricity connecting these sharp fangs from his upper jaw to his lower jaw as he opens up his mouth, rears back, and lets go a bolt of electrical energy out of its mouth.
And we all die.
In a 20-foot line.
Oh, hey! Only the fighters are going to be hit.
This is fine.
Yeah,
So I need dexterity saves from Cortanus, Sao, and the Fomorian.
The
Da-da-dun.
Fomorian. That's a Fomorian?
That is a Fomorian, yes.
What is a
Okay.
Fomorian?
Fomorian.
Okay.
So
Does he have a case of FOMO?
So the cone was like all that area, or was that like?
It's a line.
No, it's a line. It's a
Line.
straight line.
Oh, because I was
Things
just like
always
on the
in
corner.
lines.
Nope, it's 5 feet wide, so he's getting you in it
Oh,
as
okay,
well.
okay. Damn it.
It's going through your square,
So
it's getting you.
So
He just
Bill,
gets my
would
arm.
you say the Fomorian has a case of FOMO?
I would say it has a case of rolling a natural 1 on its saving throw.
Oh yeah, he's missing out.
Oh,
a
don't
lot.
follow me. Please don't follow me. Please don't follow me.
Fall in the acid. Fall in the acid. Fall in the acid.
Well, so this bolt of electricity comes rocketing out of its mouth forward. The Fomorian taking the brunt of it. The DC is 16.
Holy fuck!
Oh, I knew it.
So,
Just barely.
I will now roll the 12d10 damage.
Yes, it's gonna be fun.
Le damage.
Should be okay.
You guys will be fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Fun fact: DMs don't like you using the Behir because it's a lot of dice that they need to count.
This is why I tend to use the Roll20 stuff for all of my dice rolls. That way I don't have to count shit.
Oh God!
Okay. So there's good news and there's bad news.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is the Fomorian takes the brunt of it and just completely electrifies this huge arc of black charred flesh going right up its chest, and it falls to the ground dead.
Okay.
After
hopefully
that blight.
forward or like that way.
After that blight. However, and then Cortanus, you and Seau, you take 55 points of lightning damage.
Oh god, okay.
Cortanus, you take half of that.
If I had failed, I would have been out.
27 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
As it rears back up on some of its hind legs, as this serpentine body kind of moves with an unnatural speed. It is going. That is its turn.
See, told you guys, not so bad.
That would have been bad if I'd failed, but
Seau, you're still up?
Yeah.
How you looking? What are you at? What are you at?
Are we looking for color or are we looking for hit points?
No, like tell me how many hit points you have.
30.
You have 30 left over?
Yeah, he never got hit.
Oh.
I was protecting everybody out there.
Oh, all right. So anyway,
Yeah, I didn't get hit at all last.
I didn't realize how many hit points you had. Seau.
I tanked fucking everything.
All right. That brings us to Shango. Shango
Please use something, Shango. Please use something.
is going to look down. I'm going to have him make an intelligence. Okay, yes. He is smart enough to figure out, hey, this thing just shot lightning. I probably shouldn't use lightning on it.
Smart man.
That's
Smart
my
man.
lord.
He will,
However,
he's going to move. He's going to move to here, which I believe. Yes. And he is going to twin a haste at Cortanus and Seau.
Woohoo!
And then use a little bit left of it. What's a little bit left of his movement to step back out of there. That will end his turn, bringing us back to the top of the order to Cortanus and Sinimo.
All right.
Get it, girl.
Just shaking off that thing. I'm going to use.
How are you looking, Cortanus?
22. If I had gotten the full brunt of that thing, I'd be down, but luckily, no. So I think I'm going to. I've already used. Oh, wait. I haven't used my second wind.
I thought you used it right at the beginning of the battle.
Oh, I did?
No,
yes, that's true. I did.
Seau.
No, you're right. I used it.
Seau did.
No, I did. You're right.
I'm the one
I just
that
didn't mark it
hasn't
down on my
used
sheet.
it.
Okay. Then I don't have an action surge. I have a second wind. But I do have a greater healing potion, so let's use that as a bonus action, and then...
Ooh.
Not bad.
Healing for my feelies.
And then, seeing Seo up with this thing, going to basically, jump up, run across the body of this Fomorian, and get over here between this and this druid person.
Okay.
Like a freaking.
And just call back to her, follow them, and pointing back towards it before going after this thing.
All right, so you
Oh.
don't have your bonus action because you used
But I do
it
have a
to-
haste action.
You do have a haste action, so you have 3 attacks with your main hand.
Yep.
All right, so the 19 and the 20 hit. Obviously, the natural 1 does not. So you come running up over the Fomorian. Actually, would you maybe be so kind as to make a quick, fairly easy acrobatics check for me to run across his crooked body? Yeah. So you just kind of balance beam run across this weird, kind of deformed, misshapen
Almost do like a half cartwheel
body.
off of it and get between.
Yeah, and you kind of do a jump and land on the other side with a flourish of blade cuts at this creature as you do hit him for 25 points of damage.
And mark it.
It doesn't even seem to pay you too much notice. As this bright purple blood begins to seep out of the wounds that you leave. Does that end your turn, Cortanus?
Yeah, that's all I can do at the moment.
All right, Sanemo is going to turn to Noxus and Dane and say, yes, I do not believe this is really necessary. We should probably leave. That person out there is not our responsibility. And she's going to reload. She's going to fire. She's going to step here, fire her crossbow, miss. Or she hits it and it just shatters across its hide and splinters and disappears and dissolves in the acid. And then she's going to use the rest of her movement to get to there. Over by Shango. Right there. Noxus.
Well, first things first, I'm the realist. No, I'm kidding. I am actually going to take out the wand. Actually, let me ask you this. Can I see what's going on with Fike up there? I can clearly see that? Or do I have to
make a perception check. Because you're from a lower angle and they're up above you and it's kind of a hard angle to see. 11. You can kind of see Fike from his shoulders up, it's kind of hard for you to see the other things up there. They would have 3/4 cover from you.
I can clearly see the area that they're in, though. Correct? Like
Yeah.
I can't just like make out every detail, but I can clearly see that they are
Yeah.
there. Right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot a fireball right here at Granny.
Oh
And I'm
god.
gonna shoot.
Okay.
There's
I'm
some
gonna
Granny's
shoot,
advice for you.
I'm gonna shoot just one.
Just one?
charge.
One charge. She will counterspell that.
You bitch.
Does anyone have counterspell?
No. Oh, wait.
Shango
Wait.
can't see him.
Wait.
Oh, you have counterspell if you want to use it.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
you do.
looking
I don't
for
know.
it.
Do
I'm
you?
looking for it. I should. I remember taking it.
I thought
Or
you
did I
took
not take
fly
it?
instead.
Oh, I did take fly instead, so I do not have it.
No.
I remember the conversation.
Yeah, so she's gonna counterspell it. So she just takes her, says something in a language you don't understand, waves her hand in the air, and the little orange bead just fizzles out in the air.
I puff out.
And she glares at you.
I puff out this this green gas, and I flip her off. Can I, as a bonus action, can I move my hex to her?
To her? You want to move your hex over?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or yeah, we'll move it to her.
Sure. So you throw the hex over on her. The smoke kind of gathers around her. What does she have disadvantage on? What kind of checks?
We're gonna say I can't remember anything about smite, so I'm just gonna say wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. That ends your turn, Nox? Or you want to move?
Ooh, with the cloak of the bat, if I wanted to use that flying thing, that would take an action, correct? Because I'm reading it right now. Oh, then use speed of 40.
Cloak. Bat. Cloak of the Bat. While wearing this cloak, you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks in an area of dim light or darkness. You can grip the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at a speed of 40 feet. It's your movement. It doesn't require an action.
Okay, and is it
You just
dim?
can't use. You have to use your hands. Have to be holding the cloak out, so you can't like cast or do anything while you're doing it because your hands.
Yeah. And is it dim light for me to use it?
You're in the Underdark, so yeah. But you're fine.
All right, then I would like to fly up right behind Fike. It's
right
like
there.
10 feet. Yeah.
Well, you're also flying up. Remember, so. But yeah, you have more than enough speed to get up to there.
Cool. Then that will end my turn.
Alrighty. So you take the cloak, hold it out with your arms, and you take off and go flying through the air, landing right behind Fike. That ends your turn, Nox. This guy's going to charge up to here.
Oh, hey, Will. 10 feet of Prim?
Sorry?
Is the Behir within 10 feet of Prim?
Yes.
Okay. When he moved in, he needed to have made a Constitution save.
For what?
Halo of Spores.
It is a spore druid. Sweet.
right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is a bit late. Try to be a little bit more. Yep, I understand that it's not actually your character and stuff. I'm just saying. It's a con save, you say?
This is a
Yes?
different version than I use.
Yeah, it's a con save.
That is a 16.
That's a save.
Okay, so does it take any damage or?
The necrotic. Okay. Nope.
All right, so it's no damage. All right.
Yeah, but it's still just Halo.
Yep, it requires your reaction. So, all right. So that
moving.
Yep, that ends your go. These guys here, this guy here is going to attack you, Fike. That is a 17 to hit.
Just hits.
You suffer 3 points of piercing damage from the war pick. The guy behind him is going to throw his javelin at you. That is a natural 20. That is 6 points of piercing damage. This guy is going to continue 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She was going to just leave, but then you had to go ahead and throw a fireball at her. And that upset her. So she is going to return the favor.
Ooh.
She begins casting a spell. Let me use this guy real quick.
Note for the future, always make sure you're out of counter spell range before you cast Fireball on someone.
There we go.
Oh.
She's going to drop a fireball right there. So I need dexterity saves from Fike, Noxus, Dane, Shango, and Sinemo.
Wouldn't we be too low for that?
Nope. It's a 20-foot radius. Oh, Sinemo failed.
How high up is this?
Like 10, 20 feet. Like 15, not even.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet.
So Discord kind of canceled out a little bit. What did she throw?
Fireball?
She returned the favor of your fireball. Okay. She was gonna just leave, but then you had to go ahead and throw a fireball at her, so now she's gonna fireball you back.
Well, I failed anyway, so.
I'm missing. I need. Oh, Shango. I have to do that. Dexterity. That's a fail.
Constitution save.
Dex save.
No,
Oh, the haste.
Like,
fuck.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm trying to be
check.
fair.
Oh, that's right.
Shit.
Well, I gotta figure out how much damage you took first.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
All right. And then they are going to run to there.
Quick question, because I just got out of the work bus.
Uh-huh.
Someone threw a fireball at
Yep.
the drow woman?
Yeah. Well, amongst other people.
Isn't she like an ally of the party?
Yeah.
Someone else.
No,
Yeah,
like a
it was
bad guy
enemy
did.
threw it at the party.
Oh, okay. I was so confused.
It happens.
Alrighty. All right, so 30 points of damage if you failed. 15 points if you succeeded.
40
What's the
and then
DC?
15?
30 and 15.
What was the DC save?
Oh, Dane, you succeeded. Fike, you succeeded. Noxus, Shango, and Sinemo all failed.
Just boom, and suddenly gasp and turn towards. Oh no! No! Oh fuck
We all
her!
good, Holmes. We good.
Fuck
we
her!
Good. We all good
Brace
up in here.
yourself.
Kill them all.
This is gonna hurt.
We all good.
Shango. Oof.
Oh, and now they're leaving. I see.
Um.
I see, says the blind man.
All right. That ends their turn. The rest of the Duragar are just like this crazy, like, oh my god, they got a Bahir too. This is nuts. They have like no idea what's going on yet.
Dude,
however,
this is the best $20 I ever spent.
When the
There's like a light
fireball
show
goes
in the
off,
background.
yeah. However, when the fireball goes off, they start to kind of, some murmurs begin to go through the crowd. This group over here begin to run down,
No.
jumping off of the that little ledge there, and they begin to grapple and restrain Shango.
Shit. Did
And
the haste?
start-
Did he make the con save for? So I know what I'm doing. Besides.
He did. So you're still hasted.
Oh, good.
Wow. He can't believe he made that save.
Way to go.
But they start dragging him through that door. He uses his bracelet at the last second, Cortanis.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a voice in your ear that says, "Don't come after me. Get them out of here. You can't rescue me if you're dead."
Understood, my lord.
The door closes behind them, and they all disappear. And you have no idea what's going on with them. There is the fireball goes off. The groups start rushing towards the exit.
I got every other word of that. I don't know about you.
I heard
In a panic.
they're stampeding, basically.
Yeah. Toward the exits.
Run over the Queen and King. Run over the Queen and King.
Death to the proletariat.
Duragar workers will seize the means of production.
All right. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff to control here.
Okay.
Dane, you're up.
Okay.
So you kind of cough, and this black soot comes out of your mouth with the cough. You turn and look at Sinimo, who's scorched, and her is kind of putting out the edge of her cloak, and she gives you this look like, "We need to get out of here."
Right.
What are you doing?
So just left through that way, right?
Through this way. Yep.
Yeah. I'm the closest one to him. Or
You're gonna leave the rest of the party to deal with this Behir by themselves?
well, they're all going to run anyway.
Oh, are they?
Django
Okay.
was just kidnapped.
I don't know about that.
Well, Cordanis isn't, mostly because he told her not to
But
follow
Dane
him.
doesn't know that.
Mhm.
Dane doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't know that.
Nope.
So I'm gonna go and try and get the guy that was just kidnapped.
Make a perception check first to see if you even notice it happening.
Sure.
Because it was behind you. It was behind you, and there was quite the distraction going on in front of you.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you kind of look over your shoulder and see him getting dragged through this door.
I'm gonna run after him then.
Alright, so... you run over to the door. Do you open it?
Or is it locked?
It is locked.
Okay. So clearly the DM is trying to tell me something, so I'm just going to not move then. Here.
No, you can try and unlock you kick it in or something.
I don't have the ability to.
You can try and kick it in, or if you go on to make an athletics check, or...
I am not athletic.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna shoot the bit here.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack roll against the beer. 29 definitively hits.
Alright.
For...
Get the 2, because it doesn't have Slayer Spray.
Okay, so it's just the 16 points of damage then?
Yeah.
Alright. Alrighty. You fire the bolt. It goes streaking through the air, sinks into the flesh. The purple blood begins to trickle out of the wound. It seems relatively unfazed by it though at the moment. Anything else?
I got nothing.
Alright, Seao.
I'll move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, ready?
Seao.
Yeah, I was just waiting for him.
Yep.
I guess would you say whenever you get hasted, your blood seems to rush or whatever? You feel it?
It's totally an adrenaline rush.
Well, yeah, it's definitely like an adrenaline rush, yeah.
And everything else slows down around you, basically.
Okay, well, remembering that and knowing that Shango's done it before, he's going to smile and he's going to turn around looking to give him a thumbs up like, thanks, bro. I'm like, wait, where the fuck is he? Kind of look towards...
Probably taking cover.
Okay, I'm hoping he's taking cover and then,
Because Mama didn't raise no fool.
He is the smartest one in our party, yeah. I don't know, Dane might be now, I don't know.
And take 3 strikes at the Behir.
Okay.
It's probably stupid too, but I'm going to move next to Cortanis.
Okay. So you moving right there?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I gotta get back.
Here, I moved you. Go ahead and make your attacks. I have a 60.
Yeah, that's when I gotta reload because just switched to my other game for some reason.
16 what?
Oh, intelligence.
Oh, I was...
Oh,
Okay.
So, just as smart as
Django.
Sao, or Shango.
You don't want to be as smart as me.
12 misses, 11 misses. The 26 hits. You also have one more attack because you're hasted.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use that the second one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The second
well,
one's
yeah,
a bonus.
that's right,
Well,
right.
yeah.
Well, the second one's a bonus action, so
So you wouldn't have
Alright.
used your battle axe, probably.
regardless, that still only would have been 3 attacks. 2 of them miss, so that's 12 points of damage.
Man, second one for 14.
This thing's hide is just so thick that you're having trouble penetrating it. And it has this this weird serpentine quick movement, like quick move, stop for a second, and then another quick move. It's very fast for such a large creature.
We must deal with this and get them back. Then get back to the other Sao. Now.
Yes.
Fike.
Okay, well, all my plans are out the fucking window. So I'm gonna stab the guy in front of me.
Okay. 13 unfortunately does not hit.
And then I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna wing a fucking I'm gonna wing a hand axe at the guy behind him.
Oh. Okay. Wait, is it not at disadvantage for you when you're in melee because of your feet? Ranged attacks?
If it might be. Here, I'll do it again. I don't care. I'm not
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
alright.
Deflects off his shield.
Yep.
But it comes flying right back into your hand.
Oh, fun. Yay. That's it. I'm good.
Alright. That ends your turn, Fike. That would bring us to the Fomorian, but it's dead.
Okay, bye.
Sorry, not sorry. Prim, it is your turn.
Right. Sorry, I forgot that I was playing Prim. I have been given instructions to stab a bitch.
Not to
Okay.
stab a bitch, but to spell a bitch.
Right.
Just use like the higher level spells that we have.
Yeah.
The spells that I prepared are marked with a star in the book, and I think I marked them in the character sheet as well.
Yes, they have been helpfully. Prim is going to do. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading through the spell.
Yeah.
I haven't played a druid in forever.
What she had.
Yeah, she's going to do Shillelagh.
Okay. So you cast Shillelagh on your staff.
Bonus action, yep.
And
Here.
it begins to grow these like hard fungal growths on it, and it turns into this gnarly looking like club of a weapon.
And then she's going to take her spear two-handed and to
25 definitely hits. For 11 points of damage. So you ran up on the Behir? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So like there?
Well, since it's a reach weapon, she didn't need to move.
Yep. Forgot about that. Thank you.
It's a spear.
I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. So you lash out. This spearhead comes flying past your ear, Cortanus, and you kind of like watch it go by, like almost like the Flash when he's running. Everything is slow around. You just kind of like turn, and it goes by, and then retracts with a spray of this purplish blood as you kind of retake your position.
Wait, can you cast Shillelagh on something that isn't a club or quarterstaff?
It's word. It's
Took me a second.
We're flavoring.
Cool.
We're flavoring.
Yeah. Cortanus is having one of those moments like, now I understand why people get mad when you don't do what they say.
And then she's going to run.
Okay.
Stab, run.
Where is she running?
Off the bridge.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Available to her.
Cortanus pointed towards the rest of the group, but okay.
Okay, I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
That's
that was
all right.
back during when she got between them.
Yeah. You can get there.
Alrighty.
Still 10 feet.
Yep. That ends her turn, bringing us to the Behir.
It needs to make a con save.
Ah, yes.
15.
15 saves.
Let's see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not get its breath weapon back.
Huh.
Alright, it is going to lashes out with a bite as its mouth crackles with electrical energy. It lashes out with a bite towards Sao.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna sentinel it.
That's a 24 to hit with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright, so you suffer...
Takes another 7.
...22 points of piercing damage. 18 plus 6 is 22, right? Yeah. No, 24 points of piercing damage. I'm sorry. 24 points of piercing damage as it lashes out with a snake-like strike, bites down on you and pulls back. It then begins to try and curl its body and constrict around Cortanus.
Ah, shit.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right, so it wraps itself around you. You suffer 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 23 points of slashing damage.
Down. That was exactly
as
my
the claws dig into you, and you are considered grappled and restrained as it's constricting itself around you.
Yeah, she just basically like cringes and then eventually like just slumps
Yep.
in this thing. Just like crack.
That will end its turn. Shango, you don't know what's going on with him. Cortanus,
Yep.
I need you to make a death saving throw.
Yep. Oh, nope.
That is a failure.
Yep.
Just make sure you don't lose your other eye.
So, okay.
Yep.
2 death saves away. All right. Sinimo sees this happening to you. She is going to sigh heavily. She's going to run up to here, take out her short sword, and go in for 2 attacks. That's a natural 19 on the first one. That's a hit. That's a miss on the second one. The first one does 10 points of piercing damage and 12 points of poison damage. So 22 points of damage from her one strike. Oh shit. The Bahir is starting to show a little bit of tear and wear and tear. It's starting to look a little bit rough. She turns to you, Sao, and says, "We have to get her out of there before she becomes a meal."
That's the plan.
That's going to end her turn. Nox.
I point my. Actually, I'm at a level where I see what's all going on down there.
Yeah, you have a pretty good view of everything, actually.
So I look to my right, I look to my left, I look down there, and I kind of look over at Fike, and I'm just like, "I'm sorry about this." And I'll point my sword out, and I'll say in Draconic, I'll just say something in Draconic like, "No, stop!" And I'll cut a tear open, and I will cast Greater Summon. I'll bring my dragons.
I'm a farm of dragons.
What dragons are you summoning?
2 white ones.
2 white dragons. Okay.
Because Blue Dragon would probably be a bad idea right now.
You should totally make it to like where you say, like, "Hey, Bahir, do you like dragons? Or you gonna like when these claws drag across your face?"
Mm-hmm.
I heard you like dragons, so I got some dragons for your dragons.
So you can dragon while you dragon.
I got your dragons for your dragons. Where is it? Blue, black. Where's the white one? Where's the white one?
All right, where are you summoning? Where are you summoning them?
Right here. Oh wait, you can't see that. Right here. Actually, I will summon one right here, and then I will summon the second one. Can I do that? Can I split them?
No.
Okay, then I will just summon them right next to the Bahir. And what I said was destroy the Bahir and protect my allies.
All right. I believe you have to roll initiative for them. Yes?
Roll a d20.
Well,
Right.
yeah, and add their dexterity.
Oh, I'm trying to find. Oh wait, I have a book. I was trying to find it on the computer and I couldn't find it. So just give me 1 second. Rolling a d20, and I will add. Here we go. Black, green, white. It is just what I rolled.
18. All right, so all right. So actually, they're going to act right after you.
Sweet.
So that's your action, by the way. So, but it's still your turn. That's your action.
And bonus action, I will move my hex to the Bahir, and I will give it disadvantage on. Can't give it disadvantage on saves.
Is Summon Greater Demon concentration?
It is.
So Hex would have dropped anyway.
Okay.
Because it's concentration, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
All right. So, use anything else? Move, bonus action?
Concentration, can't use that, can't use that. Is that a bonus action? That is an action. I will kind of. Can I take Flyke and switch places with him?
No. I mean, if he allows, no.
I know what you're thinking. Just do it.
What?
No, you can't. No, you can't switch places with him.
Yeah, I was gonna stand in front of them for you.
Oh no, I don't need.
What are you doing? Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
All right. Actually, the Duragar go first, and then your dragons go. So this guy's gonna run off out the exit there. So does the king and queen. So does these guys, and these guys all get like that.
Ooh. Oof. Oof.
It's the exit. All right. This guy is gonna swing at you, Fike. That is a 17 to hit.
Just hits.
For 7 points of piercing damage. The guy behind him is going to throw his last javelin. That's a miss. That guy on you, Nox, is going to swing at you. That is a 15 to hit.
That's exactly my armor class.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then there's going to be quite a few javelins headed your way. Actually, some of them could go down this way.
Shit.
All right, so what's your AC, Nox?
15.
15, that's a hit. That's a hit. That's a miss. So you get hit for another 6 points and another 5 points of piercing damage from 2 javelins. And then Dane, you're gonna have several coming at you. What's your AC? Dane? Oh, he's not here.
He's muted.
Oh, yeah, BRB'd.
All right. God damn it. Do those two more. Dane?
Nope.
Oh, who jumped off and jumped back on? That's one more hit on you. And another hit on you, even at disadvantage. Wow. That's another 8 and another 3 points for you, Nox.
Another 8 and another 3.
Yep. All right. Dane, I'll just go on his character sheet and see.
I don't have
16.
enough alcohol
Yeah,
for
I'm
this,
back.
right? Oh my god,
Alright.
it's back.
There's several javelins hurling in your direction.
Okay, my DC is 16.
That's a miss. It's a miss. That's a miss. It's a miss. That's a miss. And then here's a bunch for Prim.
Her AC
is shit.
11.
That's a hit. That's a miss. Miss. And a hit. So 2 hits on Prim. And you take 8 points and 8 points of piercing damage as 2 javelins drill you, almost knocking you to the ground. Now that brings us to your dragons, Noxus.
Yeah, I was just gonna unload on the Bahir.
They're gonna unload their breath weapons on the Bahir.
They both have to act together, right? I can't split them up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The order I gave them was to attack the Bahir and protect my allies. So yeah, they're going to unload their breath weapons on the Bahir and the Bahir only.
They will not be able to only hit the Bahir with their breath weapons.
Then just attack the Bahir.
All right.
Fight and use their claws.
All right.
They angle it at like.
No, she is wrapped up like a constrictor snake inside the Bahir.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and make your attacks against the Bahir. As they come streaking in out of the sky, they come down, landing on its back, going to bite into it. A 7 misses. An 11 misses. As the Bahir just kind of like whips its tail at it, and it's just enough to make them have to dodge out of the way and miss their bite attacks. As they will fly and end up on this side of him. That ends their turn. Dane.
Okay. My plan was to try and heal her, but I can't get to her. Shoot the Bahir. Hope it dies.
Get to who?
Cortanus.
Yeah, he's trying to get the Cortanus.
You could get to her. You just have to get within melee of the Bahir.
I could throw you.
Not from your distance.
Don't TPK over me, y'all. This is fine.
Yeah, thinking tactically speaking, not a melee guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't die.
It's okay. I understand.
All right. So you're gonna fire the crossbow?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So that's 12 plus 5 is 17 points of damage.
Shit for damage.
It sinks deep into the Behir, and it starts to scratch at it with one of its little foot claws. But it's still looking. It's starting to look. It's still looking pretty good though. Anything else, Dane?
Let's see. Am I currently in melee with it?
No.
Okay. I'm going to be here and try to help this druid cross the bridge.
You said be here.
Yes, we all do not want this be here to be here.
So you're just gonna stay where you're at?
Yeah.
All right. That ends
Good
your
cross.
turn, Dane. Seow, and then Fike, you're up next.
Okay, gonna try to do better this time around with 3 more strikes.
Alrighty. Well, technically 4 strikes. You're still hasted.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was thinking about something.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make your attacks, though. 25 hits. 18 hits. 11 does not hit, unfortunately. So you got 2 hits for 14 plus 11.
25.
25, I think.
25. So, shing, shing, you carve 2 more big gashes out of it. It starts to roar a bit. It's starting to look a little bit rough.
Okay, free action to turn around or where's the druid? She's
druid?
behind us, right?
She's right there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Free action, turn around, ask to yell at her and be like, "Hey, do you have any healing? My friend's dying up."
Yeah, so you use your free action to implore the druid for healing. Does that end your turn, Sao? Are you moving? You leaving?
Oh, I'm debating how to do with that last action.
Yep. What are you doing?
Ah! Oh, I'm gonna try and get up there and pull out, I think, my one regular and try to
Your
down it
last
on
potion?
her. Yeah, try and drop it down her gullet.
Make an athletics check to climb up there and see if you can get to her.
Oh, God.
You're strong. It's okay.
25, yeah. You just use the strikes from your attacks to stab into the beast to secure yourself. You take out one of the potions, uncork it with your tooth. I'm gonna actually, because this thing is flailing around and she's restrained, you're gonna have to make a check here to feed this potion to her successfully. Okay. I'm gonna say that it's going to be just a straight it's going to be another athletics check. It's going to see how steady you can keep your hands while this thing is flailing around. 11. Unfortunately, as you go to feed her the potion, the beast bucks, and the potion spills out all over the place. You lose the potion, and unfortunately, it is not able to go into Cortanus' mouth.
Can I catch a drop with my tongue?
You cannot.
It was a valiant effort. I appreciate it, but I'm sorry.
That ends your turn, Sao.
Yeah, and I'll just be like, damn you, you bitch!
Take inspiration for that.
Oh, can I reroll the athletic?
No, because you just got it, so.
Damn.
Fike, your turn.
Correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but feeding someone a potion is not a check, it's just an action.
It would normally be, but because she is currently grappled and restrained in a constrictor snake-like way inside the Behir, and he's trying to climb up onto this huge gargantuan creature to try and
It's moving around.
feed a potion down her throat, it's not like she's just lying there not moving. So.
Okay, then.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
That brings us to Fike.
I'm just gonna look at Nox and go, I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna hit him right in his chest, and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to pull the Dagger of Sarenrae that's currently in the guy that's right next to me, pull it out, hold it out in front of me, and I'm just going to yell, drop. And I'm going to cast Command at the Behir.
Oh, is it in range?
60 feet.
Oh. All right. Drop.
I have to drop whatever it's holding. Currently,
what's the save?
15.
Does it understand you is the question.
What is it? Is it wisdom?
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Does it understand your language is the problem.
Oh, does it have to understand you?
Yes.
That's...
No effective target.
No, it's only if it's only if it's undead.
Doesn't understand your language or the command is directly harmful to it. That's the rest of that.
What language do you say it in?
No, I would have said it in fucking. I would have said it in common.
In common?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as you cast the spell and the magic goes out towards the creature, you know what? No, I'm gonna say you would know that it needs to be able to understand you. You don't know if it does or not, so I'll let you change your action if you want.
Fine. Fuck. I want to fucking.
You know your spells, so.
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't know that. That's all right. I'm gonna dump. As an action, I'm gonna dump a cure wounds. Now I'm gonna give 10 points of healing to Nox.
Okay.
From the last of from my land hands.
All right, Nox, you get 10 points of healing as Jesus Christ, Fike puts his hand on his shoulder, and you feel a warmth come over you. Anything else, Fike?
I'm gonna move 30 feet towards
disengage.
The exit. Nope, I already used my bonus action to Sanctuary Nox.
Oh,
Did you attack?
Can you move? No, he didn't attack. Can you move through an enemy's space?
I think he can.
I don't know.
Since he's a swashbuckler.
A swashbuckler, but yeah. You don't take.
I think swashbuckler negates that. Negates the reaction.
No, like can he move through an enemy's space?
Yes.
No.
You have to make an attack at them though to get that from swashbuckler, I think. To get the no oppies.
So I Well, I'm not asking for no oppies. I'm just asking to run.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out if you because there's like it's not a wide.
Oh,
Like
I thought it was like 10 feet.
oh no, it's like single file.
Oh, it's single file. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. All right, I'm gonna start moving down the stairs.
Okay, you can do that totally. There you go.
It's the end of my turn. Sorry,
That guy takes a swipe at you. The one guy.
That's fine.
It's a 15 to hit.
It misses.
Misses. All right. So you just duck out of the way as you run down the stairs. End your turn, Fike.
Yeah.
Prim, you're up.
Hey. Karen, can you like really brief me on what we're doing?
Okay.
Sorry.
You were told to run by the woman that is currently unconscious and being held by the Bahir. You are still currently within melee range of. You have your spear and can do reach.
I see how I'm feeling. Good health-wise. And I don't want to risk attacking it and hurting her.
Attacking her pretty well.
Okay. This is so hard.
Sorry, I made it rough.
Give me some time so I can read this. Oh God.
Welcome to the game.
Right? Hi.
The Bahir have eyes, right?
Yes, they do.
Is in my imagination, like underdark creatures don't have eyes because they don't need them to see in the dark.
Some do, some don't.
Okay.
Like the axolotl.
Would this be a good idea, Kieran? I'm gonna cast blindness, deafness.
Oh, okay. I believe that's a Constitution saving throw.
I'll throw it in the chat.
So you're going to cast blindness on the Bahir?
Do it at more than. If you do it at a higher level, you only do it on more than one person.
Okay, so it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So you're casting blindness on it?
Definitely. Yeah, blindness. Sorry.
All right. Constitution save. Oh.
Probably really good at it.
It has a +4 to its Constitution save, but I only got a 9.
9.
So I got a 9, so he fails. So the spores come floating out from you and head up towards the head of the Bahir and start to seep into his eyes, and his eyes turn black as it starts to its head starts to move back and forth quickly, trying to. You think the spell has taken hold?
And where was I told to run?
You were told to run.
It's technically back when all the group was still over here.
Back when all the group was still up on this platform, that you were told to run over there.
And I'll run over
the group, but.
I mean, the paladin did just start running down there, and I did come over there, and I'm saying to you,
is someone there to pick her up or something?
Well, she's grappled and restrained by the creature, so.
I'm next to her.
Okay.
No, that's Flint. We're talking about Prim.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll run then. I think they have my full movement to just get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll get out of here. Here, right?
Yeah, that's where you want to go.
Okay.
There you go.
That's my movement.
All right. That ends your turn. Yes?
Yes.
Bringing us to the Behir. Okay. First things first, see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does get its breath weapon back.
Shit.
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah. It's going to move like this. You're still wrapped up in him, Cortanus.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, fall in the acid, you blind fuck.
Oh, it's blind. That's right. It's blind. I forgot that it was blind.
I will take that Terminator moment.
What does that mean? Actually, let me.
Isn't it blinded?
Don't.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's
I'm
what I was
just.
just saying.
Hold on. I'm reading the.
If I were y'all, I wouldn't push the blindness right now because she is holding on to Cortana's.
A blind creature
Okay.
can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay. Let's do this. That's not great. Oh, it has a pretty good perception though. Yeah. All right. So it kind of like calms itself. You see it pause for a second, like it's just trying to listen. It then wheels around here, still grappling Cortanus, and it is going to let loose another
Oh.
blast of lightning. I need Seau, Sinimo, and one of your dragons there.
Don't
Will
let
they get
Sinimo die, we need
attacks of
her.
opportunity first?
They would, actually.
Yeah!
Attack of opportunities from Sinimo,
The dragons.
and the two dragons. Uh-oh.
I don't get one.
Sinimo.
Shit!
You do not get one because it never left melee with you.
Alright.
All of them miss.
Wow.
So I need dex saves from Sinimo, one of the dragons, and Seau. Fail. Success, Noxus. And Sinimo succeeds. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, we pissed off our Jesus tonight again.
fucking awful. All right. So, for if you failed, that is a if you failed to save. So Seao, you take 45 points of lightning damage.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Sanemo and the dragon each take 22 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
So she. All right. Yeah.
Don't get our guide killed down here, people.
That ends its turn because it breath weapon, so that's all it can do. It is just trying to. It is kind of gone feral. It's just trying to survive at this point. That's going to bring us to Shango, who's off doing God knows what. Cortanis, death
Yep.
save.
Yep. Nope.
That's another failure.
Okay, what I gotta roll?
Nothing this time. You've already had to do that.
Okay.
Sanemo is... Oh, Jesus. What has she got? Anything? Alright, she's just desperately going to run up and attack the Behir. Cocked. That's a hit. And a natural 20.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Evil and sexist, but she's got guts.
The first hit is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage from the first one. Oh, this is going to be close. The crit, ooh. How does Sanemo want to do this? She comes running up to the Behir, leaps up into the air, stabs into its chest, and rides it down the front, spilling out all the innards onto the ground. It laxes and begins to fall into as it falls backwards into the pit. She is going to make a desperate attempt to reach out for you, your limp body, Cortanis.
Nicer than I expected.
Luckily, it's you. If it was one of the guys, she probably wouldn't.
That's fair.
Luckily, you're the one dying.
She rolled a natural 19. So she grabs your arm as the Behir, because it was blind and couldn't see, disappear. The acid splashes up into the air. She kind of pulls you up over the side. You are still unconscious and on death's door.
Mm-hmm.
But that ends her turn and your turn. Noxus. I think you're muted.
Yes, I was. All right. All right. This is what I'm gonna do.
Kind of quiet.
I'm quiet.
Yeah.
Am I good now?
Yeah, better.
Okay. I am going to take the wand with 2 charges. No, with 1 charge. And I'm going to light it up here.
Up where?
Right here.
Right there?
Yeah, I want to get this whole group, but I don't want to hit her, obviously.
Well, she's down.
So I could hit this whole group, and I wouldn't hit her. Like I want to hit like if I'm not gonna hit her,
yeah, if you
I
put
wanna
it,
hit these
yeah, you
guys
just,
too.
yeah. You could
Like-
put it, yeah, you could put it at a spot where you're gonna get most of those guys.
Yeah, like if I can, I want to hit here without hitting
Well,
her.
I wouldn't. That's not gonna hit. That's
Okay,
gonna hit
that's
her.
what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, so you'd have
So
to
I'll
be
do
like,
that.
you'd have to be like there. Yeah, like there.
Okay, I can do that. I'm fine with that.
So you get all of those guys. All right, they
So
have to
it's
make
1
dex
charge.
saves. Dex saves from all of them, and because they're Duragar, they all have advantage.
On fire?
No, on magic.
Oh, well.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
26. Success. 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 That's a fail. That one dies. That's a fail. That one dies. That's a fail. That one dies. That's a success. That's a fail. That one dies. So. Alrighty. So you fireball. Taking out several guys. The rest of them look charred and burnt and.
And with my bonus action, I will use my breath at these guys right in front of me.
Oh. Alrighty. What's the DC on that?
I believe it is 13.
13. They have advantage because poison and they're still dwarves, technically. Success. Success. It's a 15-foot cone, right?
Yes.
All 3 succeed, so they take half damage. And actually take half of half because they're resistant to poison damage. So they take 1 point of damage each.
Yay. And with that, I will. Now I can either fly or move, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna fly down here next to Prim.
Alright. That guy's going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
He needs to pass a wisdom save of 15.
He does not. So the attack, he goes to hit you, but just kind of like shrugs and stops halfway. Like, what's the point? That ends your turn, bringing us to the Duragar. This guy is going to run to here. All of these guys run off the edge. So he goes there. He gets there. There. He gets to 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 there. All right, that ends their turn. Your dragons have to make saves, yes? Yeah? Hello?
Nox, you're muted.
Nox?
Oh no. There you
No,
go.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I the cats were getting into something. I had to get them.
What was I asking him? Jesus Christ, I can't believe I've...
You need to make save for the dragons?
Yes, the dragons. Your dragons have to make a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make that save for them.
Charisma save.
Yep.
So they just roll D20. Of course, they fucking roll high when it's not time to fucking kill something. Fuck roll 20. I fucking hate this. Roll 20's fucking stupid. Get rid of this fucking spell. I'm done with it.
Easy, John. Easy. Easy, buddy. Easy.
One doesn't succeed.
All right, so the one that's got 10 hit points is no longer under your control. It is going to fly over to Dane and use its breath weapon.
Oh.
Dane,
my animal handling first, because I know Draconic and I've studied dragons.
No. However, make a Constitution saving throw.
I believe in you. Oh.
Nox,
right?
would you be so kind as to roll damage for his breath weapon? You take 22 points of cold damage. Dane.
Awesome.
As it opens its mouth and just like this stinging, cold, biting wind comes jettisoning out from it. This one is going to fly over to here. And actually it's going to fly to here. And it's going to do it to all these guys. What's the DC on the save there for their breath weapon there, Nox?
The breath weapon?
Yeah.
12.
And what's how big of a cone?
15.
15?
5d8.
Alright, so those 4 guys. Fail. All 4 of them fail. Roll another 5d8 for that one. 12 points of damage. All right. So as it unleashes its breath out on these Durgars, they're desperately trying to run out of here. After some of them turn and see the Behir fall into the acid pit. That ends their turn. Dane, you're up.
Sorry, muted. Okay, I'm gonna disengage and run to Cortanus.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's my turn because I can't bonus action heal.
Alrighty.
No, I can't.
Theo's also
Did you wanna take a chance on the attack of opportunity?
No, because I have 16 hit points left.
Yeah, no, not a dragon. No.
It's a dragon wormling.
Yes. I have 16 hit points left.
Okay, I'm just saying.
We still attacking
All right,
people.
so you run off towards Cortanus.
I put
Is
an
that
X
it?
on you, Sayo. You're also down. It makes it easier
Oh yeah,
for people to
Seau's
see.
down.
He's got his parapet of wound closure. He's stable.
That's true.
Once it gets to his turn.
That's true.
Right.
Which it is his turn now. And he stabilizes.
Hooray!
Yay!
Roll a d4. Roll a d4, Seau. You're unconscious for the next 3 hours unless you get some magical healing.
What?
Yup.
That's if you go unconscious
Yeah.
and get stabilized, you roll a d4 and you're unconscious for that many hours unless you get magical healing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Fike.
I'm going to start moving my 30 feet. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. Now, here's the question. The dragon just used its cold breath weapon on this bridge, correct?
On this bridge?
Yeah, Dane was here, so it used...
No, it's only, just the end of it. But yeah, it's not like coated in ice to the point where it's difficult terrain or anything.
Oh, okay. I was hoping I could use it to speed myself up. I really need to...
I'll let you try. You can certainly try.
Oh, 100%.
Acrobatics.
Just get myself there. All right.
You are the Iceman.
18. Yeah, I'll say you get an extra 10 feet of movement from sliding across the ice.
That's fucking all I need, baby. If it can get me right fucking there.
Just
Bonus
plow into
action,
Sunimo
dash.
and Dane.
Slide under their legs.
Slide. Use the momentum to jump off the Fomorian and just like hand out, boom, like big, like was it the 5-star frog splash from Rob Van Dam?
She gets smacked so hard she takes
boom.
1 point of damage and dies before he can.
No.
like a running back diving for the pylon.
Yes. Fucking where's
Wow.
Cure Wounds?
Wow.
Cure wounds, or do you want to lay on hands?
I'm out of lay on hands.
Oh, so you get 11 points of healing, Cortanus,
No.
as you come back to consciousness with probably several broken ribs.
Yeah. Just looking up at the 3 people. What is happening? Shanko, where's Shanko?
That ends your turn, I believe, Fike.
Yeah, dead.
The Fomorian is dead. Prim. Woo!
I really don't understand why we're still in combat. If people are running away, we could just leave the Wormlings do whatever. But I was told to run, so I'm gonna run. I really don't understand why we're in combat.
You don't need to understand.
The DM. I'll just keep running.
Okay, where are you running to?
I was told to run.
This is where you were told to run to. You've gotten to where you were told to run.
Okay. And I'm not gonna do anything because combat for Prim is pretty much over.
Not really, but...
She doesn't want to attack people who are running away. That's a war crime, so...
There is that white dragon wormling.
Oh yeah,
there.
don't I have to roll a d6 for it or something to see how many rounds it sticks around?
That is correct.
1 round, so it's going to stick around for 1 round.
Well, then it already had its round then.
That's true. It blinks out of
And it's
existence.
gone. You got nothing to hit, really.
Okay.
All right, that ends your turn. Bringing us back to the top, Cortanus and Sinimo.
Well, first things first, going to very carefully stand up and look around and try to grab her blades again. Oh, they probably fell over there, so she might like look around and see that they're not there and quickly move past to grab them. Just like very intently and then putting them back away and then looking.
Yeah, as you pick them up, you turn over and you see Sayao unconscious on the ground.
And going to kneel down and use my regular healing potion to get him back up.
Alrighty. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, where'd my thing go? I had a thing for it. Here it is. Ugh.
6. So Sayao, you get 6 points of healing. Come to consciousness.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am freaking retarded or stupid. Sorry, stupid. Oh, I just reread the damn necklace. So it says that I'm supposed to get double whatever rolled hit points. Would that be with hers too, or would that just be me?
No, that's for your hit dice during a short rest.
Yeah.
So when you roll to heal with your hit dice during a short rest, you get doubled it. Yeah, you double whatever you roll.
Okay, so that's like not like with like second win and all that.
No.
Okay.
But you come to consciousness. Your hair is like got an electrical current running through it, and it's all like afroed out because you got electrocuted to death. And you have like these black char marks all over you, but you are conscious but prone. That will end your turn, Cortanus. Sinimo says,
I don't think so when we go down, but
you are technically still hasted.
Huh. Okay, then going to
How haste works.
No, because Shango's the one that's concentrating on it.
Yes, but the people that were targeted fell unconscious, so they are no longer hasted.
All spells work.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I have no idea.
Their target fell unconscious or died.
Oh, alright.
Underneath.
Well, they didn't die, but anyway. You don't gotta say the D word unless, you know. Alright, so you are no longer hasted.
So that's all I can do then, besides, like, we need to go.
Sinimo says, yes, finally can we leave? And she is going to run. Oh, wait, she was right here, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to run to there, using her action to dash. Noxus.
Okay. I can send it back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I look at it and I my eyes glow the same color as it, and I go, I see not, and it just vanishes.
All right. It just blinks out of existence.
And I'll look over here to see if everybody's all good, and if they look good, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for. I'm probably gonna be following whoever leading, so probably Sinimo or one of the other people, because I have no idea where we're going.
Okay. The only exit you really have seen so far is the main exit over here, where everyone else is fleeing out of. Or you could go back the way you came.
Plan on my turn was saying, go that way, Shango was taken that way.
All right. I will. How many feet from here? 30. So I will be just in front of Sinimo.
You
Right.
can. Well, that door is locked. Remember.
Right.
So you can try and. I don't know if you want to. Yeah, you can try and open it.
Yeah, I would like to. I'd like to kick it open if I can.
Make an athletics check. Poof, you're it's you get the sense that it's barred from the other side, like it had like a thing that came down, and it's the door splinters and gives a bit, but it's not fully all the way off yet. You think one more good boot and it should probably go flying off.
Okay.
That brings us to the Duragar. All the Duragar finish fleeing out the door. Now we are out of combat.
Okay.
Just gonna like look around the group and then immediately start running after the group heading towards that door.
Alrighty. So you guys collect yourselves and come running back up here.
Do we got the druid?
Yeah.
I heal Sao.
She's currently in the bathroom right now.
No, I'm just saying, like, she went
she's
with us already.
yeah, she's come over.
Also, no one turned and gave her their hand and said, "Come with us if you want to live."
That's up to you, Sao.
You can do it right now if you want, Sao.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, I'll say it. Come with us if you want to live.
As he's dying on the ground, I cast Cure Wounds on him to wake him up.
Who?
All right. Well, he's already up because Cortanus fed
gave
him a
my
potion.
potion.
But I'm sure he'd probably happily still take the cure wounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
So you get another 9 hit points. What's that, Nox?
Can I boot it again?
You sure can if you'd like.
As we're going up there, Cortanus is gonna lift up her bracelet. And, my lord, where art thou?
2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Hold, please. Please hold. Hold, please.
Shout out all the information you could tell us.
Let's not pull a critical roll and just say profane things to our DM.
So what is that's the message spell, right?
Yeah.
So I believe the range
feet.
is 120 feet.
Yeah.
He is beyond your connection.
She tried it anyway. She wasn't sure, but
yeah, you try it, hoping, but no.
You're not.
Well, hold on. Let me.
Who has the keys?
Cortanus had the keys, but
Cortanus had the keys.
Did she give them to somebody? I can't remember. I don't.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not locked as in with a key. There's a bar over it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What do you say? The range is 120 feet. What do you say?
My lord, where art thou?
You get a response that just says, dragged through some secret tunnel. I didn't see how they opened it.
Right.
And that's all you get.
And so we aren't coming. Hold tight.
He says, they're talking about bringing me and rendezvousing with their leader. Poof! And then you hear the sound of what sounds like a punch landing on someone's jaw, and then he goes quiet.
His cringes, and we needs to find him. Something about a secret tunnel going to meet with their leaders.
Did I kick the door open?
Yeah.
Yes. This time you give it a big boot. It flies open to an empty prison. It's actually eerily quiet here now. You can actually hear the bubbling and every once in a while the burst of a bubble from the acid in the distance.
Where do we go, guys?
Nemo, those tunnels, would they be the same ones thou wert speaking of?
I don't know where you are going. The exit is this way. And she points to up to here and starts heading that way.
Okay.
I swear at her very loudly and say, "Fuck off, bitch!" and then start running to try and get to Django.
Yeah.
I guess we should just start making investigation checks.
So I must find my lord and gonna at least go.
She says,
There's not
"You're
one
not
in-
going to find him. You have the information that you need, yes? You know where he's going to be."
I don't know.
Meeting with the leaders. Wherefore? Where do they...
You really think you're going to be able to track him through the maze of Duragar tunnels? Secret tunnels, let alone?
I point to the dwarf. Master Dwarf's really good down here.
If thou knowest where they mayest be headed...
Yes, that way. And she points towards the exit.
I start looking around, going,
Insight check.
hoping.
Yeah, insight check.
Yeah, I'm tempted to be tried. Yeah.
Those of you who would like to can make an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing.
Okay.
I insight and not investigation.
Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're following Dane and he's trying to look for Shango, you'd be making an investigation check. If you're stopping to have a conversation with Sinimo, you can make an insight check.
Drow bitch? No. I don't trust anything that it's in the Underdark.
I didn't mean to make that insight check. I didn't.
That's okay. Were you trying to make an investigation check, Dane?
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah, so you guys are looking around trying to find like a torch sconce that you can pull on or something, but you're not having any luck.
I'll just turn on my sword.
Noxus, again, she is a hard one to read.
She's really good at this. She's good at this lying thing.
Kurtanis and Sayao, if you guys would join me in secrets.
Ooh.
Secrets!
Secret. Come on, Sayo. There we go.
Come here.
Alright, so you, again, don't sense any... Oddly enough, every time you guys are expecting her to lie, but every time you're getting a sense of honesty. She genuinely wants to get out of here.
We knew that.
She genuinely wants to get out of back on task. She also you also think she's genuine in her assessment that your best chance of finding your friend is trying to catch up to and track the king and queen.
Right.
And if they're being followed by all their people, you get the sense that they're probably not going to be very hard to track.
All right.
Okay.
Well, she thinks that anyway, but that's what you get from her.
That makes sense. Cool.
No.
The Underdark.
Right. Cortana is like going to be very, very, very stressed out looking, but eventually takes a... All right. Let us track them then.
It's only logical. Think.
Yes.
Stop being so
No,
emotional.
because he's gonna be captured and gonna be put in that arena!
Master Dwarf, enough! She knows this place better than any of us.
And
He's already captured, Master Dwarf.
Yes! It's been half a minute!
I'm gonna just tap Cortanus on the shoulder and was like, "We're gonna get him back, and I'm gonna start heading towards the Empress."
Yeah.
Not gonna
If you want
side-eye.
to sign your friend's death warrant and stay here and look for secret dwarven Duragar dwarves, you are more than welcome. We are going to go and try and find this person so that we can get back on mission.
I'm gonna side-eye Cortanus and look and see what she's thinking about doing, because I'm pretty sure I got the same sense that she did.
Yeah. Just the moment she kind of calmed down and started walking, like going back towards Sinemo.
The longer you wait, I taking him.
This is not waiting. We aren't going after him from a different direction.
Yeah, and what opinion do you have, mystery person? A thank you would have been nice. And I just kind of start storming up off the stairs. Fike is not happy.
Are you okay, ma'am?
There are no time to argue. Come on. I'm gonna follow Sinemo.
Alrighty. Who is all following?
I am.
Well, yeah, I'm following. I was just trying to find out if the druid was fine.
Mm-hmm. But Prim, this human with a flaming long sword that he's sheathed now, and a very fine-looking battle axe comes up to make sure you're okay. Prim?
Oh, not even in chat.
Oh.
And Dane's muted.
I didn't mean to scream you into a corner. I apologize if that was too real.
Sorry. We get intense.
Yeah, she left.
What's that?
Oh.
What's up?
Bye.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, they didn't like that.
What? Wait,
It
what?
got too real.
Oh, really? My bad.
Alright,
Take a pause here. I'm gonna put on my break time.
Alright, yeah. Can you pause the stream for a sec?
Yep, 1 second.
And I'm gonna inflict wound.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do inflict. Whoops. Go back.
Inflict whoops.
Whoops.
Inflict whoops. As if I made a terrible mistake.
Zafar shouts from his pedestal at the far end. Get a move on! I'm getting bored up here.
Is he talking to us or the slugs?
You guys.
I mean, why isn't he shouting at the slugs then? They're not doing anything.
And they're the ones that really are moving kind of slow.
Finish him off already. Finish him off already.
So as a question, when you hit him with acid, does it have to be enough to actually do damage, or just any kind of acid?
Are you just gonna like throw up on him? Stomach acid?
Actually, now that you speak,
Oh,
I wasn't thinking that, but yeah, that would work.
I will give you that does 1 acid damage if you throw up on the slug.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Then wait, let me get the flame blade ready. Flame blade on, motherfucker.
Alright. You pop a flame blade in your hand. Bauer, how do you make yourself vomit on the slug? on the list of things I never thought would happen in a D&D game. My players vomiting on an enemy to kill it. Roll to hit the slug with vomit.
Yeah, it's not the tracks didn't necessarily get smaller, Fike. They just changed shape and became bipedal instead of quadrupedal.
Fast it up. The bear's walking on two legs now.
No, it's definitely not bear tracks anymore. It's definitely
bear.
They're definitely humanoid.
Father Fike was about to have a conniption with freaking Noxious. He's about to be like, you fucking idiot. It's still a fucking bear.
That's how we couldn't find
It's a tricky bear. It found shoes. It put shoes on. This is where it's fat. Put on shoes with the laces.
This is what happened to the last traveler. It fell for
Before it's last traveler's skin.
Oh God!
I don't know how big that would be, but I assume it's.
And that was when God carried the bear.
God, for the love of Cord, stop.
Oh my God.
Alright, we know that there are 1,000,001 bear puns out there.
And I get, you know what, guys, I'm barely holding myself together right now.
Let's turn to Persona 4 very quickly.
This is just unbearable.
Yeah, that pun was unbearable.
Alright, everybody get them out of their system.
Commit this grisly murder!
Alright, anyway. We're good. Alright, that's where we're gonna call it tonight.
With that confirmation especially, she'll just look at Elias and say, I do believe Weir is correct. I believe that your goddess is protecting this graveyard.
That might explain why
She's doing a shit job of it, isn't she?
I mean, hey, she just deals with the aberrations are way.
Yes,
that stuff, whatever that was, that is. We won't have to worry about undead here.
Is the term.
Yeah. Thank you, Cortanis. Yeah.
She's learning.
She's
learning.
Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
The T-Rexes are now turtles.
All the way down?
Yes.
I'll be mean to this turtle right here.
Okay.
You do know what happens when you. Oh!
Flip over the turtle. Wow.
That's just mean.
They attacked us! That's on them!
I mean, it was coming right for Digoroid. What else do you expect me to do?
You saved my life, man.
You know, did she tell you how, like, if you find this elf, how do you know it's the right one? There's a lot of dead, sad elves in this wood.
Cortanis cringes again.
We a history check for sad elf knowledge.
This is fun.
If you remember any stories,
We were carrying a sad elf at one point, it was a bag.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're happy when you become a bag.
Alright.
Okay. Falling to Nemo at this point.
And action. Let's get.
Yep.
All right, let's hop back into things. So you guys go rushing up back up the stairs, down that walkway, and charging out this open archway that goes back out into more of these expansive underground tunnels and caverns illuminated by these bioluminescent fungus that grow everywhere. What is the marching order?
Stand up towards the front, most probably.
Yeah, I'll be right behind Cortanus.
I'll cover the rear.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll be in front of Fight.
All right. As you guys come out of the entrance, you can make perception checks, all of you, for me.
All right. All three of us need to have that twin moment.
Yeah, right.
3, 2, 1.
So you come out.
Never gonna happen again.
Yeah. So you come out of this open archway. As you go down this hallway, in these open or reliefs carved into the walls on either side, what looks like former, perhaps, champions of the arena. Different, what look like Durgar warriors, and even some other, like ogres, things of that nature. Trolls that are in these like menacing poses. As you come out this main arched entrance, which even the arch is segmented with hard angles, almost like octagonal. As you come out, you can Fike, Cortanus, and Seau, you can just barely hear the echo of what sounds like dozens of armored boots marching away.
I was going to point that out and start heading that way a little bit. Keep following them but keep behind enough to not cause...
Yes, quietly, please.
Yeah,
all right.
With a look and a point. Like
knows better with their 17 or their 11 hit points. It's okay.
All right, let's make stealth checks then.
All right.
I get advantage.
You got this.
And it doesn't do anything.
Come on. Okay.
My bad.
Not bad.
No worries. So
right.
13, 20, 18, 21. All right. You all begin heading. Oh, Sinimo. Shoo. Oh, she rolled a 24. She's very stealthy. You guys all begin heading down this tunnel. Every once in a while, you can find what looks like a moist, muddy area where you see several prints, so you know that you're on the right track. You come to several diverging paths. Each time, Sinimo kind of bends down, gets a sense of where you're going, and says, "This way," and she'll lead you on. You trust her, knowing, assuming she knows the area better than most of you. As you leave the master dwarf and whatever that half-elven woman was behind, back at the fighting arena, you kind of shake your head to an odd encounter, and continue on.
Not even thinking about it at the moment. Shengo comes first, second, and third.
Yeah, Shengo is definitely priority.
As you continue on down the pathways, Sinimo says, to you, Cortanis, because she can see she sees the look on your face. She says, "Listen, understand. I am not entirely heartless. I understand you want to find this individual, and you are sticking your necks out for me. I will do what I can to help you find him, but we need to be smart about this. We are vastly outnumbered."
Yes, of course. Forgive me. My thoughts roam occasionally when it comes to... And shakes her before she said, "Very well. What doth we need to do? Thou seemest to know this much better than we do, and
It is not your wandering thoughts that worry me, but your brash actions when you become emotional.
Just cringes a little bit more than somebody probably should at just hearing that, but calms down, gives a nod. Yes, forgive me, that never works out. All right. I shall be better. I will focus. Where would they take him?
I'm sorry, just give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, I imagine they're probably taking they're probably headed back to... Alright, I imagine they're probably headed back to their mines, what they call home, though it is a several-day journey. And I imagine that we can probably catch up to them before then.
Of course.
That's maybe what we should do. We need to take the quickest route possible.
That I would agree with, assuming it doth not bring too much attention to too many at once. I doth not know how... If they are bringing him to their leaders, then perhaps before they meet up would just be best for the number
Well,
of
the
guards
leaders
we
were
need to-
there.
Yes.
Oh, the guards that grabbed him. There is probably a rendezvous point that we can, if I think about it, and she kind of concentrates for a minute, and you can see her lost in thought, like moving her hand through the air, almost as if she's like mapping out tunnels.
She has a mind palace.
And she is, she says, logically, they have to get to this underground lake where there's a water source before they make their run back to their mine, fortress, home, whatever they prefer to call it. And if we can meet up with them there may be an opportunity to steal him away without alerting them to our presence. And if not, perhaps we can figure something. But for now, we'll be most likely spending the next day or so trying to catch up to them. Because I don't know about all of you, but we are going to at some point need to stop and rest.
It's like a slight twinge of the brow, but she slowly gives a nod at that. Looking pretty damn beat up.
She kind of looks over at you. Oh, when we finally get to him, we will be no use to him at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be real hard without him.
It's like echoing what Shango said to her, if you die, can't help. So, yeah.
I understand it is hard to listen to me as the voice of reason right now, but we need to trust one another.
So what do we think? A few more hours, and then we bed down.
They will probably be traveling for at least another few hours.
Then we need to catch up with them as much as we can.
Or not lose time. Simply enough to keep up.
Would I actually seen like the type of like armor and crap they're wearing?
In what sense? Are you just trying to determine like what?
Yeah, with the background, trying to determine like how fast they may be moving.
Oh, they appear to be fairly heavily armored. And not only that, but they are all carrying like several javelins, war picks, shield. I believe they have scale mail on, so and they're dwarves, so they have a slightly slower gait than the average humanoid.
I'll lay that to everybody. We guys, I know that they would be moving a lot slower than us, so we have that to our advantage.
Well, then we can at least move somewhat fast and just kind of keep
Yeah, they
up with
could
them.
turn. They could turn giant though. Just that some of them became like 12 feet tall or something like that. If they're anything like that, they'll double our speed. It's all right. Let's.
Actually, you noticed like when they grew, they actually didn't get any more speed. They grew in size and strength, but they became a little bit slower and more lumbering.
Oh, all right.
So their increased gait didn't really help them with their movement.
So I'm picturing what's his name from Peter Dinklage from
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, but no, never mind. You wouldn't know that anyway. So, but she says, "We'll keep a steady pace, but we should be relatively in the clear for now. Just maintain a certain speed behind them, and they're not going to be difficult to track with their numbers."
That should at least make something a bit easier. Speed we are decent at.
So long as there's no more detours to help little lost lambs.
Like a slight twinge there.
Really grit his teeth against that one.
Anyway, moving on. So, now that we can all speak a bit more freely with one another, perhaps you want to give me a bit more detail on what exactly it is you're doing down here? What is it about my usurper and her crown that has you so interested?
Dying wishes of a man or an elf.
He's a man. He's a man.
He's human.
He's human.
Human.
So,
dying wishes of a man.
Well, Shango would know a little bit better than I, but I believe, he had some vision that there was something twisted in the parchwood, and then some centaurs and spiders and a crown, and we've all been putting this together across, what would you say, the last few weeks?
'Tis the prediction of sorts I told thee about before, but yes, 'twas the dying divination of a very powerful wizard, so not something to be taken lightly.
Indeed. And this crown, you intend to do what with it when you're able to acquire it? Once we're successful, once we go back to my capital, I get you into the throne room. We slay the traitorous usurper. The crown is in our possession. What then?
'Tis to be destroyed, of course. 'Tis a fake, as thou put it, correct? Why wouldst thou wish to keep something?
Well, it is still a powerful magical item. Whether it is the crown of the Spider Queen, I don't know if I believe that.
Technically, wouldn't you think, since you were the one that killed that beast?
Say that again, Sale?
Wouldn't you have some sort of fame with them since you were the one to kill the beast?
The Behir.
Work with.
The Behir? I don't think that the Duragar are fair. Let's put it this way. The Duragar and the Drow get along about as well as elves and dwarves do above the surface.
Yeah, that immediately puts perspective in. Either way, let us say that the premonition was most specific about disposing of the magical item with which has been causing much commotion below and destroying it. Below and potentially above if it continues.
Yeah, we're walking and talking, right?
Yes. Destroying it. I assume you have some sort of plan on how to do.
Not really.
We have a few ideas, but open to suggestions.
I am limited in my arcane practicing, but even I know destroying a magical item is no easy feat.
No.
I mean, there's powerful people all over this world. There's got to be somebody who knows how to handle something this strong. I mean, would Percy know what to do?
Percy, she says? Really curious.
Kind of just gonna elbow Knox a little bit. Not hard, but enough to be like, hey, knock it off.
What?
Name dropping.
Yeah,
name dropping. Do not name drop.
One of great intellect that we hath come into acquaintance of in the past months.
A powerful mage?
No, but perhaps one who wouldst know of some.
Yes.
Such as the one that recently passed.
I
mean, if it's metal, you could smelt it down. I don't understand why.
You don't seem to understand. It's magical, Father.
Well, I've never.
Allow me to demonstrate. She takes out her short sword and says, "A simply enchanted short sword." And she shows it to you. You look it over. It's basically a +1 short sword. The sheath keeps it continually coated with poison, but it's just a +1
poison katana. Nice.
Yeah, it's just a +1 short sword. She takes it, sets it over on the ground, asks Knox if he would you be so kind, and she and points at it, says, "Can you send one of your little blasty blasts at it?"
Yeah, I mean, sure. Kind of look around, like, doesn't really seem like a smart thing to do, but anybody any objection of this?
Dale's gonna lean towards fighting and be like, "Is that what we're calling it?"
Katana's looks around, and I'm not a magic practitioner, but I at least know some extent of magical items. What she says is true. It shall not be easily destroyed by...
She wants you to Eldritch Blast it, not...
Oh, I thought she wanted me to fireball it.
No.
Oh, yeah, sure. And I will Eldritch Blast!
Alright, you drill it with both blasts of Eldritch Blast. It kind of skids across the ground and slides into a wall. She walks over, picks it up, walks it over to you. It doesn't even look like it's it looks like it's brand new.
Well, how do we know that my blasts don't do anything just to normal weapons?
Magical items are nearly indestructible.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Perhaps we simply
How
need...
do you think they stand the test? These artifacts stand the test of time.
Yeah, Cortanos will like pull out the Nature's Boon just slightly. Tis how we found this one.
My practitioner is not in the arcane, so I am but a humble preacher.
Hell,
Goal
I don't
is
even
not
know
perhaps
much about
to destroy the item itself with the magic attached, but perhaps to remove the magic first and then make sure it cannot be enchanted again. But I know as to that would require some very strong magic, which we doth not have yet, but...
You almost see the light bulb appear over Sinimo's head. As you say that, Gertanis. Remove the magic. Brilliant.
Just kind of like gives a slight, like, the one eyebrow that can still be raised at that. Doth thou knowest a way?
Yeah, that doesn't...
I know of one way only to ensure that an item would be... its magical forces would be inert long enough for you to destroy it.
Just immediately folds her arms and kind of like leans in slightly, like in a go-on manner, very curiously.
Aurochs.
Aurochs? What the heck is Aurochs?
The beasts.
Not an it, a who. Aurochs is an ancient being that dwells within the Underdark.
Oh. What sort of...
What is it? What do you all know of beholders?
What
I don't
does
know.
Nox know about beholders?
Make Arcana checks.
Probably not much because it's a -1. Oh, sorry, it's a 14. I had
probably
advantage
not.
still on.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Behiders? What?
My memory art not what it used to be.
Oh, it must be new.
Sal?
Does it have a lot of arms?
Sayo, I believe in you.
Sayo!
Going once, going twice. Too late.
I think he's away on the phone. I don't know.
Anyway, she says, beholders are ancient creatures that are extremely intelligent, however, a bit crazy and sociopathic. They are innately magical beings that have many on them that can perform different magical effects by firing rays from them. However, the main eye, front of their head, if you stand within his vision of that eye, any and all magic is negated while it's within its gaze.
Oh,
just the
damn.
like slight eye open, then that eureka moment. Huh. is
you
powerful
have
enough
access to one of
to
these things?
stop even something like this.
Any and all magic is negated and unable to be used while under the gaze of a beholder.
Gonna slowly turn towards Spike and the others and like, hey, that is the best idea that we have had. If it's right. I'm also insight check to be sure.
Make an insight check. She is telling you the truth. Any and all magic is negated within the gaze of a beholder. Whatever this beholder may be.
How do you suggest? Yeah, like is this something that is common or?
Well, I only know of one, Aurochs. His name is. Its name is.
Is he friendly?
Is it an ally of thine?
I would certainly not call him an ally.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Aurochs, beholders are. How should I put this? They are ridiculously intelligent because of how long they live. And their intelligence is only matched by their vanity.
So how do
from
we
what I
convince-
remember from my lessons, each beholder believes itself to be sentience perfect, and all other beings are beneath it. And should behave in a manner that indicates this. In the past,
looks get slightly down as far as she keeps going. It's just kind of like, oh, one of these.
in the past, when my people required access to a section of tunnel that was under the territorial control of Aurochs, on occasion he could be bartered with. Though it often involved much prostration and complimentary language, as well as significant amount of financial investment.
Great.
Yeah, you can just see like the confidence slowly seeping as it says like compliments and prettiness after what the hell happened recently with Cordanis. Oh god.
So
looking to
groveling.
Fike.
Yes, thank you for looking to me. So groveling, basically.
An Auroch is particularly, shall we say, quirky.
How so?
Quirky?
He has peculiar mannerisms.
An example? If I doubt I wish to hear it, but
He's
an example.
Easy to anger and quick to punish.
That doesn't sound quirky, that's
But
cruel.
flattery can go far.
Looking to Fike?
Fike is the new Shango.
So, I assume this Aurochs does not exist within your city, then, if it's within the tunnels, which means we need to
no,
get the
he
crown.
has his own lair.
So we need to get his crown, get this crown, go to this lair, present the crown in front of him, and then destroy it. Are we not worried about the after effect of when he looks away from the crown?
Technically speaking, he could destroy it for us. One of the eyes that they have. One of the magical rays that they are able to fire from it. One of disintegration. It's one of the ways they're able to carve out their tunnels through the Underdark.
I have a question. What if he just destroys it, and then after the fact, what if he doesn't like us anymore?
Well, I would imagine we leave. Why would you stick around after we get what we want from him?
Well, I'm not saying we stick around very long, but like, I'm saying after he does the deed, how do we know he's gonna let us go? And
we don't.
On top of that, how do we even know he's gonna do it?
We don't.
So this is a risk.
Could be a manner of deceit, I suppose.
Well, of course it's a risk. What isn't? It's not a risk going back to my city and trying to take it back from that usurper bitch.
Good point. Hey guys, have I said how much I fucking hate it down here? I want to go home.
In time. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we at least have an idea of what to do now. That is a start.
It's better than nothing.
Every step we seem to take, and I'm holding the hand out just like away from me, just seems to lead us farther into a pit in which we're trying to crawl ourselves out of.
We did not expect this to be easy, Vike.
No, we did not.
All we could do is push on.
Yeah, how long has it been since we've been walking and talking?
A while.
Hopefully we need us not push on without anyone.
I kind of just nudge Cortanus. We're going to get him back.
No, of course.
He's also extremely powerful. I'm amazed they took him.
Well, it was like 6 guys. Like
after a fireball.
Yeah. So.
He's also very intelligent. If anyone could figure his way out of it, God forbid, it'd be him.
Of course.
Can I roll for comfort?
Make a persuasion check.
I mean, technically, for all we know, he could be having tea with them right now.
22. I will let.
He's very persuasive. But...
whether she, it's up to Cortanus whether she's persuaded or not.
I hath very little doubt in my lord. I was referring to everyone in this case, I suppose. That was close.
Yeah. Yes, but I kind of I use my mage hand to point in her eye. They always seem to push through.
Tis why I hath little doubt about going forward with this plan. And looking to Noxus, thou shouldst not either.
I think somebody likes us up there.
Well, yeah, somebody. It's definitely not mine.
Over here, she says. You guys have been walking for several hours at this point, she says. I have a small little safe house over here. We can, well, I don't know if I'd call it a safe house, but one of the areas I stayed after leaving the palace. She leads you over to a small little offshoot tunnel that comes to a small underwater, like very still little like water hole, almost more of a water hole than a pond even. It's extremely still. It is fresh. It does have a little bit of a sulfury taste to it, but it's fresh. And there's plenty of spots to put out bedrolls and whatnot. She said we should rest. You all look a bit harrowed, and you need to be at your full strength if you're going to rescue your friend tomorrow.
Of course. Katas is going to walk over, set down things, and just lean up. Is there like a wall space, I assume, on this
Sure.
Up against the wall and go into what used to be her normal stance before kept getting a bedroll from Noxus. Lean up against it, but we shall most certainly need to take watches, however.
Oh, indeed. Without your friend's little dome to protect us.
Precisely.
Yeah, I'll take watch. Everybody get some rest.
I'll take watch
All right.
as well.
No one alone.
I can take 2 watches. I don't need to sleep like you all do. I can take the second and third.
The last.
Katanas, you'll take the middle.
All right.
Alrighty, Fike and Noxus, you guys are up first as Sinimo begins her trance. Cortanus leans back against the wall, and Sayao, you lie down in your bedroll. Fike and Nox, anything in particular you guys would like to do on your watch?
Nox, do you have the bag of holding on you?
Yeah.
I reach in and I pull the letters out that he gave me that I shoved into the bag right before the battle.
Mm-hmm.
I tuck them back away in my backpack. Sorry I left you. Up there with all those fucking... I needed to get to Cortanus. She was... I don't know. I can't... I don't know what I was thinking going up there.
You were thinking the same thing that I was thinking when I went up to get you.
Yeah, that could have went a lot better.
Hey, we're not always gonna have a big victory. We all made it out alive, right?
Yes, for the most part.
I mean, we don't know he's dead. Actually, quite honestly, we do know he's alive because Cortanus wouldn't be here if he was dead, right?
I don't know how their deal works.
Oh, I thought she said
something like that.
Yeah, I thought she said that.
She has said that.
Okay.
Fike refuses to believe you, so...
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I try and look at the brighter things, even in this place.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. I gotta just stare down at my holy symbol, and I just go, I don't know what it is. I feel like my power is like a garbage down here. Like I can't. Without the sun, I don't feel anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, the deeper and deeper we go, the more and more I just feel something. I don't like it either.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give you these letters back before we go talk to this beholder thing. And I assume that not all of us are going to have to do any talking. I especially don't want Katanas in there. Because her old-timey talk might confuse the thing and then take it as an insult and then fry her.
Yeah. Yeah. That would not be fun. I'm going with you. You're not going in there by yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying by ourselves. I'm just saying we need to all play the part of being sniveling, groveling maggots.
Oh, don't worry. I know how to do that all too well.
Yeah. I wish we didn't have to do that, but it's my head is killing me. Like, is it like the flowers down here or what? I can't even.
You probably just don't have enough sun, man.
Yeah, I'm getting the. I'm becoming a gloomy Gus. I'm not a fan.
Vitamin D deficiency.
Oh, 100%.
I don't even remember what the freaking sun looks like. But yeah, man, when we get out of this, anybody ever says anything about the Underdark, I'm gonna look at them and be like, yeah, you go. I'm never coming back to this place.
Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. And I don't know where the nearest. I don't care if that beach is like a 3-day hike. I think we're going to the beach. I'm going to just lay in the sun tree for like 5 days. Just roast like a pig.
Yeah, going to the beach would actually be really nice. It's the water.
Yeah.
Alrighty. If you guys could roll perception checks for me, or one of you can assist the other and give them advantage.
I'll give Nox advantage.
Gracias.
Ooh, natural 20. The watch goes uneventful. You guys have a nice little convo, and your watch comes to a close uneventfully. Who was on second watch? Sinimo comes to from her trance.
And Cortanas.
I believe it was Cortanas.
And Cortanas, you come to, or Sao, or not Sao.
Yeah, I was going last.
Fike, you wake up Cortanas.
Yeah, go a little more heel toe when I approach her because she hates when I sneak up on her.
Yeah.
And I just give her a little nudge.
Yep. All right. So you come to consciousness, Cortanas, and Sinimo is kind of
pull down the goggles of night and slowly push herself to stand up and put her sheaths back on properly.
Yep. You see Sinimo is kind of sitting off to the side with her legs crossed in front of her, like in a what do you call it? Like with your, crisscross applesauce or Indian style, whatever. Yeah, whatever it's called nowadays. I don't even know. And she's just kind of sitting there with her eyes closed, with a serene look on her face, with her short sword kind of with her katana laid out in front of her, like flat on the ground.
Just like a slight moment of like almost deja vu, because it looks like how Shengo looks when he's meditating.
Mm-hmm.
And then she like notices that and gives a slight nod, assuming that she is kind of aware still, since heard that she doesn't sleep exactly like we do.
Oh, she's not. This isn't her trancing. This is just her kind of like meditating a little bit. And without opening her eyes, she just kind of, her mouth begins to move and she says, "It has been hundreds of years since I've seen a surface walker wield such a blade."
Thou hast seen them before.
She kind of giggles as she opens her eyes now and looks down at the blade in front of her.
Not the blades, but one above who wouldst wield them. Where I'm from, they were more ceremonial.
They were more common several hundred years ago.
It seemeth more common down here now.
They never went out of style down here.
Going to head towards, like, I guess whatever the most open area, like facing outward is, to keep watch. She's gonna walk over there and kind of stand facing that way. Her initial instinct is just like, while she's looking around to go through, she ends up like taking out one of the blades, holding it up next to her head, position 1, position 2 down by her side, going through like a bunch of basic kind of fencing or like saber fencing stances. And that's why she normally takes third watch, as she's doing that in the mornings while she's keeping an eye out. But she's still listening.
Make a perception check. With disadvantage. Because you got one eye.
Right. I forgot to turn on the Nature's Boon. Damn it. I've been saying I was going to be doing that.
Not up to me to remember for you.
Not bad.
Can I roll a d6?
A d6 for what?
The wand.
The wand, right.
Fireballs.
Yeah, when you wake up in the morning.
Okay,
thank you. I need to do that too for the magic missiles.
Yep. The watch goes by relatively uneventfully. You go back to sleep, Cortanus. Sayao, you wake up. Sinimo is still sitting there, unmoving. She just kind of sits quietly.
I will honor her quietness.
Okay.
By yelling, "I honor thy quietness!"
Yeah. Perception check. With disadvantage because you're in pitch black.
Damn it. Alright.
I'm generally passing off at least the goggles for the humans stick together.
Longbow, huh?
What? He attacks the darkness!
Darkness made me who I am.
All right.
There's a really dead rat somewhere.
Yes.
You can't see it.
Like stapled to the wall. I'm getting pretty good at that sound effect. So you guys come to consciousness in the morning? Question mark? It's kind of lost track of time down here. But you guys can roll for your wands. It's a d6 plus 1.
Do we get all our health back?
You get all your health back. You get all your spell slots back. You get half your level in hit dice back if you are down hit dice.
Okay. Cool.
I got the juice now.
The
Everyone
juice!
needs the juice. I got the juice.
I got the juice.
The good juice. Luckily not mummy juice.
The juice.
1, 2.
We should get going. We have ground to make.
Knox will
That we
just
do.
quietly get everything ready.
Yeah, quickly putting away things and moving towards the front of the group again, though she's half waiting for Sunimo just since she knows this way better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's already ready to go.
Oh,
She
yeah.
travels light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the rear, and I'm keeping an eye out, making sure our flank doesn't get flanked.
All right. Are you guys stealthing? Because if you stealth, you move at a slower pace.
Just before we leave, Cortana's gonna like think a moment and lift up the bracelet and say in Celestial, "We shall find thee soon." Doesn't know if it's gonna hear anything, but then start walking.
It doesn't connect to anything.
Yeah. Just try.
Probably because of distance.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you guys set out for the day. You begin traveling down the pathways as Sunimo is out at the front helping to guide. And again, the tracks are not difficult to follow. It doesn't even look like they're trying to hide. They're confident in their numbers and not worried. You spend another day or another sleep cycle, following. Every once in a while, coming to a break in the tunnel, left or right. Every once in a while, it's 3 choices. You stop for a moment, do some checking for prints, for footprints, and continue on. You rest again another night, uneventfully. And that is where we'll pick things up next week. I know it was a little weird tonight, guys. I'm sorry about.
It happens.
But we made 2 more NPCs that are now out in the world somewhere.
We didn't die! Yay!
Hey,
Yes.
nobody died. I can't believe that Cortana's. You basically didn't die because it got its breath weapon back.
Yeah, I figured.
Otherwise,
as much.
Otherwise, it would have attacked you with a bite, which would have been an automatic crit.
I assumed it was because it was blind. It was like, oh no,
Failed.
self-revisal instead.
No, 2 failed death saves, and it would have swallowed you.
Yeah. But joke's on it, I wouldn't be in its stomach, fuck it. It doesn't even get a meal out of it, sucker.
Yeah. But then it got its breath weapon back, and so it was like, I gotta take some of these guys out, otherwise I'm gonna die and not get to eat anything. So literally because it got its breath weapon back, you lived.
Yeah, I figured.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
I'll take it.
All right. Who wants experience? There's a shit ton of experience tonight.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've all gotten experience for the years together.
Boom. Boom.
So you can, by the way, Cortanus, you can thank Shango for this. This was his idea. Him getting kidnapped.
Really?
Because
Damn it! Dom!
Because he's gonna. Because he's gonna be gone for a couple weeks, next week as well.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't say that. He just said that he's gonna.
Yeah, he didn't tell us next week too.
I believe he's gonna be gone next week as well.
He'll see this on the VOD. He'll see this on the VOD. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows what he did.
Shango, stop playing with my emotions. I'm a very upset boy.
Also, Lothlorien wants XP too.
Lothlorien, you get all the XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, loyal viewers get XP.
Lothlorien doesn't need any more XP because he's already an epic level 20 demigod.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
You can take on
I
Lil
give him
Force.
Yes.
Please, thank you.
He's an Empyrean. Cortanus, you got 17 XP this evening.
Damn.
Seau, you got 16. Fike, you got 18. Nox, you got 15.
Sweet.
I remind myself of, ooh. 59. I remember that.
I don't think anybody would have leveled.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
I'm at 76.
What level are you overall?
8.
So you need 4 more XP
more.
to level. So you're how many and how many?
It's 4 and 4.
4 levels of rogue and 4 levels of paladin.
Yep.
Even split so far.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be at the level. It's either going to be uncanny dodge or extra attack, depending on what everybody picks.
Dun dun dun. That'll be fun.
You could use an uncanny dodge.
I could also use a second.
You could also use a second attack. Technically, you do if you're dual wielding, but you know.
Yeah, that's true. And you get 3.
Yeah. So yeah. So again, sorry about the weirdness, but
that was.
They will not be joining us again. So
that was partially my bad as well. So I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right.
Point the
All right.
It happens.
But we'll pick things up next week. Hashtag save Shango.
Yeah, yeah, right. Hashtag save Django.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it
on Twitter.
Trending Leviathan. Yeah.
When he comes back and we haven't saved him yet, he's gonna be like, "All right, I'm ready." Well, sorry, Shango, we haven't saved you yet.
We haven't saved you yet.
Sorry. Okay. Well done. I will.
We're playing checkers in the
end
Underdark.
stream for now. Thank you all for watching.
Checker,
Thank you, Wizard.
yeah.
Thank you, Lothlorien. I'll see y'all later.
I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. And my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello,